So today, guys, we'll be taking a look at what we have for the market ahead of tomorrow, which is Monday. Okay. So for now, I'm going to be looking at gold, XAU USD, USD JPY, and AUD USD. But like I said earlier, if I don't get to analyze any of your peers that you trade, please send me a message or drop a comment for me to take a look at it and I can help review it. So for AUD USD, let's start on weekly. So based on my strategy, SMC, which is smart money concept, I'm sure most of you is going to have a lot to learn from this because it's more of an advanced and refined SMC strategy. So looking at XAUSD, we are actually bullish. However, price has actually tapped onto a supply zone on monthly. Right here. And you can see last month's candle actually printed a bearish engulfing candle for us. So here is weekly. So overall, we can actually see that we are bullish. However, nothing is going to stop us from cashing a um, reversal trades. So that I'm gonna name POI slash order block. Let's go into daily to see what we have. So looking at daily, this is it. The supply region is right here. Okay, that is where we have the supply region, guys. So let's see what we have on AUUSD. Last break of structure happened right here. Because market has broken two structures, and this make me more interested in the sell before the buy continuation. This how named a change of character. So let's go to 4 hours to see what we have. So on 4 hours, we can see market is actually reacting from this key level. Market is reacting from this key level right here. And because we have a money transfer to this level, so when I mean money transfer is because this right here has been mitigated, as you can see. The other block has been filled as well as the LVG. So for me, this is where I'm going to be looking at as my POI on AUD USD. So let's go to 2 hours to see what we have on 2 hours. Yeah, that is a supply zone, guys. That is a supply zone. So last break of structure happened right here. Okay, so that's where we have the last break of structure. And looking at 30 minutes, which is more of our entry time frame. Let's see what we have. Right here, we can see this is what we will consider as a swing point, swing level right here. Have another break of structure, which some people will see as a change of character. It taps onto the supply region. So for me, I'm going to be looking into selling the market at the opening of the market tonight, which is Sunday. Right here, I'm going to be taking my entry and this right here is going to be my first TP. We're going to be having our first TP right here, guys. And right here, we're going to be having our final TP. Right at this level, because that is a stumble block that might actually reverse the market. So with this is going to be a 1 risk to 3.74 reward ratio. If you have to go into 4 hours to see where we should be anticipating a buy continuation for XAU USD. So this right here has been mitigated. Okay. The last inner break of structure happened here. Uh, a change of character. This is a demand zone. However, as we can see, it is being mitigated. Ignore the minute house order block, but it is a demand zone. That's the point of it. that is a demand zone. By the time we refine it to lower time frame, like 15-30 minutes, which is our entry time frame, we might actually get more clarity onto what this market is printing for us. So this being mitigated, we're going to leave it aside. Also, this right here has been mitigated. So if we take a proper look, we will realize that this level marked is a reasonable zone for us to actually buy the market. This is another block that has not been mitigated. Market tried to mitigate it, but it didn't succeed. So this being the other block that gave her first major inner structure. We'll have to put it into consideration. So all of this level 1 and 2, this has been mitigated, so we're going to leave it aside. So 1 and 2 is going to be our POI. And if you're on my Telegram channel, I'm going to be dropping market analysis, especially on the peer data I analyze every week, just for follow-up. So in this instance, I'll be dropping the trade setup once I can see a valid change of character at this level right there, either this or this. And like I always tell people, we're not the makers of the market. Forget the fact that, yeah, we understand that AU USD is highly bullish from higher time frame. Markets can actually, clear all of this region, then fly up. It's the market. So that is why we don't predict, we only react to what market prints to us. However, I'll be expecting the market to drop to this level right here and continue its movement upward. That is what I'll be expecting of the market. So this being our 30 minutes being our entry time frame. If I'm to refine this, I'll be refining this to this level right here, which is where we'll be taking our final TP for the sell. And then you might be able to get into the buy from this level. It's going to be a 1:6 reward ratio. If you want to take a screenshot, guys, please kindly go ahead now and place your trade. And also, please always remember to apply, adequate risk management. Your risk management should be in place because at all times you should learn how to protect your capital, guys. So that is all I'm going to be sharing on AUD/USD for now. This buy is going to be based on confirmation. If this level fails, better for us to have our TP, our SL right here. And if this level fail, we understand that yes, the sellers are still much more in the market, and we'll wait for it at this level right here. But I want to believe this level is gonna hold the market based on experience. I want to believe it's gonna hold the market. But however, we don't predict, we only react to the market. At the start of the market, I'm going to be placing my sell on AUD USD. That's at the opening of the market tonight. I'm going to be posting, to be taking my entry aggressively on my SL in place. So let's look into XAU USD, guys. So for XAU USD, how many of you actually make some money in the market last week? I would like for you to actually drop in this comment section for me, guys. If you make money on XAU USD last week, please go ahead to drop in the comments. And also you can actually share your charts with me. So for XAU USD, let's go dive to daily to see what we have. On daily, our last major break of structure was here. This was more of an incomplete pullback. However, it's actually break structure. So I consider that as an incomplete pullback because it didn't pull back up to 50% premium level before pushing up. So it's considered inducement for this break of structure. And to back that up, we can see markets actually came in here to tap into this demand level. And all we have to do now is to read the market structure from this right here. So let's dive into 4 hours, guys, to see what we have. So before market tapped into this demand zone, on 4 hours we had a break of structure right here, which obviously price has broken out of it last week. We have a break of this last week. However, because this right here didn't pull back to 50% premium level discount, I'll be seeing this as inducement. And seeing that as an inducement, well, we will be expecting the market. Anything from this region downward is where we'll be expecting the market. All we have to do right now, guys, is just to mark our demand zone, our demand levels. So if we are to mark our demand levels, a break of structure right here after it tap into the demand based on daily. Our inner break of structure happened right here. Price has tapped into the demand level. Right here we have another break of structure. The origin that gave this break of structure right here is this. We had to pull back, but price didn't mitigate it directly. Yeah, yeah, the price didn't mitigate it directly. So this change of character is an external change of character on 4 hours, all within the inner structures. So at this level, at this key level, we're going to be expecting markets to drop here, to drop up to this, because this right here has been mitigated. So this is where we'll be expecting markets to come to. I'll be expecting markets right here. Then buyers are gonna take over. So if you are to refine this level right here to our entry time frame, which is 30 minutes, let's see what we have, guys. This level right here has been mitigated, and yes, as we can see, this cleared liquidity. Price tapped to try to mitigate it, but it wasn't successful. Yeah, beautiful. 15 minutes is looking promising for us to place and position our trade right here. So right here is where we are going to be positioning our trade, guys. Yeah, get that right. Is where we are going to be positioning our trade rates. Our TP right there. Then always remember to take partials, at least from 1 risk to 3 reward ratio. You should be booking your partials. Because at the end of the day, we are not the makers of the markets. You understand? So, that's gold. That is all I have on gold right now, because this counter trade is not something I'm willing to dive into. It's not something I'm willing to dive into because it's not coming from a solid supply region. So it's not something I'll be willing to dive into. However, right here is where I'll be expecting to place my trade. And if market fails to respect this level right here, it only means that we may have a slash down to this level. It only means we may have a slash down to this level right here. If we are to refine that to 1 hour, we have to refine that to 1 hour. We'll have uh, I think I might have actually refined the wrong order block. Yeah, we refined the wrong order block, guys. So yeah, if you have to refine to 1 hour or 30 minutes, this is what we'll have. This look promising because we have an order block, we have a heavy G. This right here is heavy G, guys. Reacted from the market previously, but I didn't fill it up. So yeah, that is what I have on gold. XAU USD, guys. XAU USD. That is what I have in gold. So let's hope market respects this right here. This I'll consider this as an inducement for market to tap into this region, and also because this has been mitigated. That has been mitigated, and the most recent zones that we can actually consider as all been mitigated. They've all been mitigated, guys. They've all been mitigated. They've all been mitigated, except from this level right here. They've all been mitigated except from this level right here. So if market gets to this level right here and is giving a reversal structure, why not? We can dive in there. We could dive in. This right here has been mitigated. This is a fresh and a clean order block with FVG and with the liquidity resting. So if market comes to this level, based on confirmation, we have to see a value structure shift. But then this is the safest region I would have advised to keep your SL and be right here. Yeah, this is the safest region to place your SL. And CP is gonna be right there. If you wanna take a screenshot right now, guys, please feel free to take a screenshot of this particular trade. If market gets to this level, you might be able to buy to the point of reversal, which happened right here. However, if this level breaks, then we position right here. We position right here, guys, right at this order block. I had to take a screenshot as well for this. So this is what I have on gold for the week. This is what I have on gold, guys. If you just want to take a screenshot, please go ahead. The coordinates are right here. The coordinates are right here. The coordinates are right here. And in case you want me to type that out for you, I'll gladly do that. So that's gonna be a buy. I'm gonna put it as a buy limit. If you are happy to set your limits, you can go ahead with it. You can go ahead with setting your buy limits, guys. So right here in buy limits, God, this guy just so So lastly, guys, I'm going to be analyzing USD JPY, and that'll be all that I'll be analyzing today. Let's start from monthly. Looking at monthly, we can see this is highly bullish. It's highly bullish, guys. And you can see market came to the last profitable order block, which happened right here. And since then, we're still struggling for a break of structure, which is yet to happen. Major inner break of structure is right here, guys. Yeah, so and this should be point of interest on weekly if you are a swing trader. Yeah, you heard that right, if you're a swing trader. However, based on what we have on daily, it is reacting from this level after a break of structure right here. This level is how where we have our demand slash order block. So markets already reacted from this. It will interest you guys that I'm actually on this trade for a swing trade. I got in at this level last week. Yeah. So I got in at this level last week. Still in a good profit number. So let's go to 2 hours. 2 hours, I can see a break of structure right here. Let's see 1 hour as well. Structure we had before price tap onto the demand zone. Structure here. Another break of structure right here. Let's regard this as a change of character, guys. So price came right to these regions to clear liquidity, and because of that, based on my strategy, this is where I'll be expecting to take my buy from 30 minutes. Yeah. So on 30 minutes, it looks more refined, guys. It look more refined on 30 minutes. Right. Fine on 30 minutes. So from this level right here, price drops to this level, taking out this and this. But then at the end of the day, it gave a break of structure. This is a valid level for us to position for a buy whenever market comes to this level right here. Level is where I'll be looking forward to buy again USDJPY and add to the position I already have in the market. To be right there, guys. Then if you're happy to hold, you can hold to this level. So if you want to take a screenshot of the coordinates, please feel free to do that now. You can find that on the right hand side corner right here. Oh yeah, that is it. This is where I'll be positioning, and this is going to be a limit. So I'm going to be dropping a limit. It's going to be a buy limit, guys. It's going to be a buy limit. The entry price, which is the EP, is going to be 158.769. The SL is going to be 158.602. While the take profits is going to be 159.362. So yeah, that is it, guys. Feel free to take a screenshot. Yeah, so this is what I'll be expecting on UJ markets. I'll be expecting price to slash down here. Then I will go. So that'll be all for today, guys. Still next week, while I'll be sharing more analysis with you. If you have any pairs that you have in mind that you want me to take a look or to review for you, please feel free to reach out to me via comment section or send me a message. My Instagram handle is abakemisola_, while my Telegram channel is TradeOverFX. I'm going to be dropping that all in the comment section or description box below. It's nice having you guys today, guys, and I'm more than happy that I'm able to share my weekly trading analysis with you. Until next week, see you guys. Bye.